but that's at least the price of a dream car. I don't think anyone's dream car is 24,000. Again, it's not bad. I'm not on the fact that it's not an expensive car. It's just like, you make a lot of money. We could get you to a cool car at some point.
Alright, we might be back on YouTube.
Taco says, Tesla is a stupid dream car.
I still don't get dream cars. I just don't get it.
Who cares?
And the car community can.
I'm never gonna get it.
A lot of people, when they sell their first car,
dude, I'm getting AV is shaking his head hardcore no, which is suggesting I bet he's in the car community.
I'm sure he is.
Making love, tell me pretty
I'm
lies.
sure we'll get a diversity of opinions in the comment section. But
A lot of people regret selling the first car that they bought.
The Lockinestaco says, let the guy enjoy his car though, why are they arguing this lol?
It's a collection of parts. Who gives a buddy? Who gives a selling their first car?
And at this point,
What is this nostalgia?
Because he's spending too much money playing with it.
at this point, it's already paid off. So what's the difference?
Because you could sell it for 24, get a $10,000 beater, and go and pay off $15,000 of debt like this.
That still doesn't solve my problem.
Your problem is that you're in debt. So yes, it does. It solves like a fifth of it. That's big.
It solves a
That
little bit.
accelerates. It solves a lot because that takes away minimum monthly payments that you can accelerate towards your debt.
I don't
How is
agree
it
with that.
You don't agree? What is there to disagree with?
Because the car is paid off, it doesn't need much maintenance.
What do you not? But my math was sound. What is your disagreement?
Because there's no minimum monthly payments on this car. So why would I sell the car
What
to
was
buy
wrong
a
with
beater
my
car
math?
then?
What is wrong with my math?
So
There'd be no minimum monthly payment on the other car you'd get either.
if you sell this car
Yeah.
and you buy a $10,000 car,
Yeah.
who's to say that it's not going to break down in the future?
Well, first of all, it seems like you're pretty good with cars, so take a hardcore look at it, but also take it to 2 independent mechanics separately. Make sure they get a seal of approval that it's going to last for at least a few years, safe and good, without major repairs. Not everything's perfect, but you're going to have an emergency fund pretty soon that will help take care of things. And we're going to get in a dream car, a better dream car, by the way, pretty damn soon. It's not about that. This accelerates your debt payoff journey. This is like the one thing that I'm not going to say you did right, but at least you have going towards you, so you can at least throw it towards your debt, buddy.
You know, that would be something that I would consider then at that point, because there are bigger and better cars.
A win! A win! A potential win.
You know, if there is a time and place where I can buy a better car, then so be it.
Tell me how much all that piece of costs.
That piece of that is done by one of the better artists.
Yeah, you have the best realtor and the best car. Now we have the best tattoos. It's the best everything. It's the best.
That was pretty bad.
It was bad, dude. It was rough. It used to be so good. It used to be so good. I got
Shane
so
Gillis
rusty
does like
at it.
a really good impression of
Well,
that.
that's his job, you dick. Listen, it used to be good. It got rusty.
I did.
But everything's the best to you. I don't know. It's a sleeve that you cannot even tell what is going on, which makes it just a mess.
So it's all Greek mythology based, and it's color realism, and it was $14,000.
Buddy, it looks like a
$14,000.
Oh, yeah, I heard you were having tummy issues. How you feeling?
By who?
By the producer? You haven't done.
Lindsay! Please!
Is this why you're a little angry today, Caleb?
No, I'm angry every day. Buddy, that looks like and how much have you spent on it?
I spent $14,000 on it.
You are... What is wrong with you?
Look, it goes all the way into my chest, too.
Oh,
yeah.
for f***'s sake.
Yeah.
What a use of money when
The
we can't pay our
Lockinestaco
mortgage bill. We're
says,
about to get this...
more reasons
Wait,
not
were
to
you
get
living at home when you got
tattoos.
this done? With mommy and daddy?
Oh, yeah.
Arm piece.
But do you understand why they were talking so much about the car now?
Oh, what a joke! Mom and dad kick him out tomorrow. You are supporting such horrible behavior that you are just allowing.
But to be honest, I kind of get not telling it. I mean, telling it is such an...
I don't trust you or
I'm not getting
This guy would just stop spending money, he'd be fine. Well, not fine, but you know.
Yeah, you don't look like
Stop investing when you don't have money to invest.
I'm just a little nervous of the needles.
I'm a band guy, too.
Okay.
Yeah, trumpet guy, though.
I told you you're a
The Lockinestaco says, yes, but I don't see why the tangent on saying his car is shit was just off topic and stupid emo.
I think you're sensitive because you're a man. You don't like hearing guys disparage other men's cars.
Well done. Well done, big guy.
Sometimes he just chooses something that people are like weirdly passionate about to try and just like break it down.
So that one, is that the platinum card that we're talking about? So that one is
Like, let's say you had a $5,000
it's the platinum card. So that's the very
Funko
first credit card
Pop,
that I got.
and you just refuse to sell it.
Says, guess it's just to create friction.
Well, credit age. You gotta have credit age.
Yeah, but you could pay it off, you dumb. $10,000 and $560.54.
You gotta have credit age. Well, how about you have money
$241
and less debt?
You're still purchasing on it. Still purchase on it.
Many purchases on
The Lockinastaco says, I don't know, I'm too sensitive.
Purchases were made on it.
You know what that is? I'm
guessing a purchase.
Yeah, I had my reoccurring like Spotify on there.
Almost like that is considered a purchase.
I had
$135.14 of interest accrued. 24 years to pay this one off. Yeah, you'll borderline be at the fucking retirement age penalty free for your 401k if you ever decide to do that, or your IRA, which we know you love. So yeah, you'll borderline be there. So will it technically be paid off? Sure, if you don't purchase anything else, but we know you love to purchase.
You know, the minimum amounts that you can put toward, or sorry, the maximum amount that you can put towards your Roth IRA, it's only what, $500 a month?
Yeah, 401k is substantially higher, but
it's
it
not
doesn't
going to
even
make
matter.
much of a dent in the amount of debt that I have. $500.
It would pay this off 3 times quicker. I'd say that's substantial.
I would rather put that money towards retirement.
It doesn't. Listen,
when there's
I want
money.
you to max out retirement. It mathematically.
Wait, do you agree on this point at least? The guy's peeing fucking Dominguez. Alright, he's being a fucking Dominguez about this.
Tax-free when I withdraw it.
It is tax-free, so maybe that boosted to about 15%. But even still, that 30% is not.
So if I delay that by what, like a couple years?
The Lockinastaco says, definitely agree he's being stupid.
It's the principle of just wanting to invest this.
Guy, buddy, no matter the growth you're getting in the market, S&P 500 averages out, up years, down years, 10%. Stock market, 8%. How many times are we going to go through this exercise? 30% is higher than that. Now, if we're taking the tax savings, which, by the way, you're doing Roth anyway, so you're saving taxes on the back end.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not even saving taxes on the front end, so I don't know what the you're talking about. But either way, listen, you're still
The Lockinastaco says, I agree with the heart of all of Caleb's message, so FSR.
Oh, you really are a boy. You're a little boy. You're a little boy who jacks off to his Mustang every day. You collect F1 posters.
Yeah.
You go around spend money collecting F1 posters. Living in your little goon cave. What world are you in?
So I had the F1 posters. They were going up in my office in the house that I don't live in. So I haven't put them up in my room, so they're just sitting off to the side right now, honestly, and they're just collecting dust.
What a weird life you live. What a weird life you live.
Do you watch F1?
Are you bald?
Am I bald? No. I actually got nice hair.
Okay, then why do you have a hat collection?
I love hats. I've always been a hat person. I love wearing hats, and, you know, it kind of adds to the style. So that's why I love hats. I buy them all the time.
There is no way that you are not a homosexual man with the way you present yourself and talk. Which is great. We love it. Take it up the ass. Full support. Full support. We got a ton of gays at the office. Yeah, it's Adobe and Spotify, so it's double. Oh, he's had a late fee this year so far. What is wrong with
There's
you?
a late fee on that one?
Oh my, he doesn't even know.
No, I actually didn't know about that one.
What a joke.
That one is also set up on autopay. When I realized that the Reflect card had a late payment, I just went ahead and put autopay.
Alright, we're getting there with this hair, okay? You gotta believe
I
me.
wanted to watch this live, but I guess you guys don't have it live.
Huh? No, why would this be live?
I don't know. That'd be an interesting venture to go down.
It would be, but it'd be dangerous for you. Sometimes we have to cut out privacy things.
That's true. That's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we used to stream.
The
live to
Lockinastaco
HBO,
says,
but that was a
you
long
got
time.
it.
Either way, I mean, I feel like I should call her and the ex in the
The Lockinastaco says,
Want to talk to you.
it's looking fucking awesome.
The new one.
I care less about that one.
Ain't fuck the pngtuber taco.
She doesn't even answer. She doesn't even answer.
You hear how he answers that, guys? Are we hearing this? We're hearing this. Actually,
I didn't sound like that.
when are you moving in with the current?
So that's actually why
The Lockinastaco says,
the Thanos thing
I didn't say hot, I said awesome.
I'm on the show. I want to get to a good financial point to where we do move in with each other, and we want to be in a good financial spot.
But the moment you move in with them, you break up with them in 2 months. This is at a 15.4% interest rate, so this relatively is close to the market.
Right.
And
So
you're lucky on this. You're lucky on this. However, for what it's worth, this is risk This is minimum monthly payments that prevents you from going out and doing the things you want to do. There is that aspect of it to also take into that equation.
So for this card, I don't know if I should keep this card or cancel out, but it's obviously a lot better than the other ones.
Sure, but it's horrendous debt regardless.
Well, yeah, obviously I plan on paying that off.
Well, obviously.
The Lock in a Stacko says, cause I was just talking about the hair XD.
Like what? That means nothing.
Well, I want to get to a point where I'm building my credit history, and you know, if I cancel that card,
what's your credit score?
It is.
Okay, then I don't give a.
Well, that's why I'm trying to rebuild it right now.
I don't give a.
And I can't do that until this house is out.
Buddy, credit is not a tool to. You are absolutely. It's like a hammer, but you're just swinging back and hitting your head.
The Lock in a Stacko says, I don't know about fucking hair.
And then as soon as the missed payment happened, it dropped significantly.
Everyone's got a fetish.
That is, like I said, you know,
$550.
It is garbage right now.
What are you doing, dude? Okay, PayPal.
I think I read that in a book once.
Dangerous. So easy to spend.
PayPal credit, it right now is in a promotion.
One of the characters had long, wonderful hair and.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What is
The Lock in a
wrong with you
Stacko
guys?
says,
Get rid of this car.
I
It's
feel like
also
that
just
isn't
damaged.
mine
You just
XD.
wanna that's the
Yeah,
point.
good for you.
You just want to spend all your money on
Well,
it.
like I said, I traded in those injectors because I had.
Yeah, but it was still
maintenance
for
that I
other
was working
things.
on.
Exactly, or else you would have kept the injector. So it doesn't even
The Lock in a
matter.
Stacko says,
I tried to return those
I mean
for
long hair
cash,
sure,
and
but
in
trying to
return, so
fuck
I
it.
didn't have to pay off that
The Lock in a
card,
Stacko
but
says,
he that return period,
sounds
so it
painful.
was either
Well,
store credit
no, I mean, I don't think it'd be
or
painful.
something. So
Unless
I
you're trying to put it
was
in you.
on
Spring,
return.
$6 and $7 spent this last month.
The what?
What's Fast Spring?
Fast Spring?
Fast Spring.
I don't even know what
Oh
Fast
my!
Spring is.
You're spending on this card, big guy.
It's a 0%.
I don't know how to say this without getting banned.
8 years to pay this off, so yeah, 0% is gonna expire by then. By the way, minimum monthly payments.
That
Which is,
promotional.
oh, you put towards it
That
after bragging. At
The
the
Lock in a
beginning
Stacko
about
says,
promotional offer
same
ends in 6
XCD.
months after the
Anyway,
purchase, so
he used it. I don't know what way you're imagining using hair.
Honestly gonna, it's gonna,
He used it in a way that didn't kill him.
by then. And I don't care what you plan. You're gonna tell me about
The
a
Lock in a
plan.
Stacko
That's never
says,
gonna happen. You
I
never
think
do a
that's all
plan.
I
You
can
never
say
do
without
anything
being
in
too
your
much
life.
for Twitch.
Especially your girls. $1,184.09. It's the balance on here with a minimum payment of 30. 8 years to pay off.
The Lock in a
Does not
Stacko
get you
says,
there in about
I mean
4
I don't
months
mean
from
that
now.
dangerous,
plan on paying that
just
off.
uncomfortable.
Of course you do. Of course you plan.
Well, no, I
Your
mean,
plans never achieve
like I said, I don't know what way
anything.
you're
There's no
imagining, but
single thing in this world. You
definitely
never
a way
do
that's not
anything.
that
You
uncomfortable.
plan on it, your plans are just thoughts, but you never put in any action.
No,
to
I mean,
achieve
if it's
anything.
well conditioned.
You plan for a lot.
So if it's,
plan
like,
for the
smooth hair.
mortgage, the house, to get in with the girl. What financial plan have you ever done that has actually led anywhere? Nothing that I know of.
I paid off the car. I paid that off early.
The Lock in a Stacko says, if it was very smooth maybe.
Girl you've ever dated.
Yeah, it is my longest relationship right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're a freak, weirdo.
Hey, at least I'm not one of those people who have like that fetish for it.
Except I don't fully believe that. You keep using this as your excuse, a deflection to get out of any kind of pushback. My plan. I plan. Fuck your plan.
Well, the balance transfer idea was my plan, but obviously that hasn't been working, you know, with this. So I don't know what else to do or what the other plan is. You know, if there was some sort of direction.
Cut back on your spending and just pay off your debt, you dumb tit. Amex Gold.
Oh, that's a fun card.
Pay over time charges.
I don't know what I'm
The Lock in a
doing.
Stacko says,
New charges.
I guess I don't know, I've never
interest.
fucked hair, maybe it'd be fine
What is going on with
XDD.
this card?
So the Amex card, I only got that because it's an Amex card. It's an Amex Gold. So I thought that it was going to be this.
What? What the f does that even mean?
You know, like you see the people who have like an Amex Platinum or Amex Black card and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, well, you
What,
know,
on a commercial?
like a cool status symbol and all that kind of stuff.
I've never once in my life asked someone what kind of card they have.
Oh, who'd you see?
The Lock in a
I don't know,
Stacko
it's
says,
just
What?
kinda-
you got it.
What are you
I
talking
mean
about?
whatever USRE doing is making it look good.
Credit Karma, so that was a cool
I don't like it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Say it was a cool stats from that. I've just seen people with the gold
Oh.
card. I don't know. I just
What are you
out
talking
and about.
about?
You know, you go to dinner and somebody pulls out an Amex gold
What
card
are you
or a
talking
platinum card.
about?
You know, so that I wanted to get one of those cards.
Maybe have dinner with different
Use
people if you're like so jealous about their
this
cards.
card, and it was my
And then you
everyday card.
racked it up
I
to
saw-
$1 billion?
So I used
'Cause
that
that's
card
cool?
for my everydays, and I was using it for gas because
You're
you would
still
get the.
spending on it, dude.
I know I don't like using that card much
Yeah,
anymore.
you do it. So what are you talking about? Is your plan not to use it? Because you still do. That lines up with your historic plan-making abilities.
I have an idea. Can I pitch it to you? So I just take all the cards out except for my debit card. Maybe that would reduce my spending.
What? All the cards out? What does all the cards out mean?
You take the credit cards
Sure,
out of
but
the
you're
wallet.
still probably in a
debit
digital
card.
wallet, and you're gonna spend it online, and it's gonna be dumb bull.
What if you take those
still,
cards
you're
off the digital
spending. It's
wallet?
regardless. Even if you put it on debit, it's probably still horrible bullshit.
At least
that
then I
could
wouldn't
go-
be able to overspend.
No, what? That doesn't make sense. Overspending in your position is spending a dime on fun money. A dime. Because it'll all be going to debt and then a fully funded emergency fund. What are you talking about? That is exactly what I'm talking about, buddy.
Gotcha. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't want to spend on this card, but
Yeah, you do.
it's like major purchases that might go onto that card that I could just pay off.
All right, big guy. You owe $6,478.72 with a minimum monthly payment of $137.23. You're right. I mean, I had a little more sympathy towards the beginning, a little more grace, where it was like, yeah, it's hard to make my mortgage payment, if I have to do that when she doesn't pay it because I have all these minimum monthly payments on the high debts. Yeah, wow, that is sad. He has high debt. Doesn't matter. He doesn't pay anything more than the minimum, even though he was bragging about paying off debt at the beginning. And he still puts
What if you go through the payments on that?
Shh, quiet now. He puts more purchases on here. Listen, it doesn't matter. Buddy, what do you, if I go through that, if I go through it, okay, he made a minimum payment. And then he purchased. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That card should have more than just a minimum payment.
It was about 10 more, and then you purchased 80.
No.
Yes!
Because I've been putting
Put
more
it
money
on screen. It's there, you dumb 157 was put towards it when you owe 137. That is $20 more you paid, and then you purchased $80 of West Pasco class?
West
He
Pasco
doesn't even
class.
know what he purchased.
Wait, I do know that.
Oh!
Okay, no. So I do know what that is.
Then f***ing tell me.
So that is the dump over in Pasco. That's where the house is. So when I had to clear out the house of her
Why on a credit card that you can't pay off that you are barely putting your minimums towards?
because at the time that was the card that was available because they wouldn't accept any other card. So I had to put that one on.
Wouldn't accept your debit card?
No, they didn't accept the debit card.
Then why didn't you immediately pay that extra 80 towards it?
You said I didn't.
You didn't.
I may have.
I
may have since then. I'm not too sure if I'm being honest.
You probably planned on it.
I probably planned on it.
Current girlfriend, he plans on not cheating.
Yeah, planned on
Being
it.
a good boyfriend. He plans on moving in. He plans on progressing your relationship.
So that's why that purchase is on there.
11.99% for now expires in already expired. Okay.
The lock in a stacko says,
So
I planned on it.
Moronic. $810 this year in interest.
I don't think he realized that one phrase that just happened
Now that the interest rate is
killed this guy's credibility forever and ever and ever.
Obviously that
No,
expired.
you're it's dumb.
Planned on it.
Dude,
I
it's
planned on it.
fucking stupid. I don't get it. And for a status, is everyone's status that they borderline max it out and accrue interest endlessly? Actually, now your minimum payment has to be higher. I bet it's like 200 now, right?
Something in that ballpark.
Okay, someone in the ballpark.
I don't really use that card other than
Except you
that one
did.
purchase. But since then, I don't use it.
Yeah, the hair's getting somewhere.
Okay, great. What? And then you put nothing extra toward the. It's just, dude. That means nothing. That is such a nothing statement. Okay, Amazon card. Pull out your Amazon. Listen, this looks like this one's paid off every single month, so I'm not going to freak out about this. But you still did make $285 of purchases towards it, which could have gone towards debt.
You want my recent purchase?
Yes! Amazon, 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 Amazon. 30% interest, so you better never hold a balance, big guy. Oh, he got some nuts and bolts for his dumb car.
So that's actually not for my
Not only
car.
should you sell this car to pay off debt, you gotta sell this car so you stop spending money.
So that's actually for my girlfriend's car. So there's a hex set on there for struts, and then there's a knuckle spreader for the lower of the strut.
Some bullshit.
Knuckle
thing,
spreader.
I think we got okay. We're getting dog food on there. That's not horrible. Brochure holder.
That's for work.
Why isn't work paying for it?
They are. They reimbursed me and then I paid off.
Weird. Acrylic sign holder, some tape.
Velocinastaco says, I need to put together another computer. With my school IHSVE to use Windows and switching right now is a pain.
The same flip-flops that I
Dual
have.
boot?
They are comfortable.
They are very
You
comfortable.
don't need them. Pay off that.
Windows emulator?
With your F1 posters. Dog toys for aggressive chewers. It's not the worst. Swim trunks, I'm sure you already have some.
Velocinastaco says, I'm dual booting but it's a pain.
But but sir, a whole new computer sounds like more of a pain. Don't make me hit you. Well, how could it be a pain? How much of a pain could it possibly be?
Velocinastaco says,
How much do they even need you to do? Like, how much do you even need in Windows? Like, what? They ask you to, like, open a program? No, like,
oh, it's for your backpack. It's for you. Extra you. I don't give a
when I go to
shit.
the gym and everything like that.
or just like a course requirement says, must use Windows.
Buddy, you live with your mother. I don't care. You're not cool.
Adapt and overcome,
That's the
alright?
reality.
Velocinastaco says,
Queen Comforter
their web
says,
stuff doesn't work on Linux.
Risen with the tism. But you don't have the tism.
Like, has it already tried and it doesn't?
Total War
If it's just
pre-workout.
web stuff, it's like there's no, like, program you're gonna need to install. Then
Don't
just
say a word. Don't say a word.
I'm gonna
It's a
explain
book that he
Yes.
purchased.
Just
How do you
emulate.
tell her you're
have a virtual machine to do
Velocinastaco
Windows
says,
when.
yet I learned that the hard way.
Alright, then just have a virtual machine to use Windows when you need to. Easy peasy.
It was his birthday
Oh,
coming up.
he has a
Yeah.
coffee mug. I'm
Yes,
gay
it's-
coffee
yeah,
mug.
so it's a coffee mug, and he
He
watches
has a
this show
cum
too.
rag.
Yes.
Cum rag. Actual thing that says cum rag on it. He has a scented candle. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
it is not looking good. This is why he breaks
Yeah.
up with women the moment he moves in with them.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So I got him the pre-workout.
Yes,
I got
our
him
friend.
the mug.
We all have
and-
one of these.
And I'm willing to even call him, so that way it can justify these
Velocinastaco
purchases. But it's
says,
a nice little, like,
I could
Call him,
virtual
yeah,
machine,
your girlfriend.
might
Yeah.
be okay.
So it
Yeah.
was.
But
it
I
was
wonder
a
if he'll
birthday
have
present for
performance
him and
problems
send
on
off.
it. Velocinastaco says,
I knew
I
that
might look at
purchases
that.
was gonna come up too.
Yeah,
Eh.
it's almost like
Eh.
it's all adding up.
I think it's probably just gonna be the simplest solution. I mean, like, what the fuck?
You love that gift.
Uh-huh.
Just say you're poor. You're a
says,
poor shit.
No, I will look at it.
So I'm not gonna freak out about this one specifically.
Don't make
it's
me
like,
angry.
This is still money.
Yeah.
Don't
even if
make
you
me
don't have to
angry.
go to other debt, dick. Huh?
So it's the Apple Card that was getting the payoffs for that. So I kind of had my own little plan. Obviously, it was loose, but
Just like you are, I assume.
so any sort of money that I had left over was going towards a card, and that was my idea.
Velocinastaco says,
And it
the
looks like it was
PC
the
is
Apple Card
also
that
an
won at that
option,
moment.
because I have a second one mostly put
I
together.
don't even know what
Great,
that
that's
is.
one of the purchases. Of course it is. Of course
Whatever.
it is. Hard
Do
rock,
whatever you're gonna do.
Apple something bill. C tickets. There he is. There he goes. Apple bill. Apple bill. Captivity cum shop. Coastal cruises. Apple bill.
Oh, I know
Because I still need a GPU.
Hey, dude.
So I can
shoes.
fucking play Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, fucking finish that
You buy
fucking
cool
game
shoes for someone
and
that lives
fucking
in
get the swoon all over my amputated arm
Velocinastaco
white boy.
says,
this month alone, and it was
virtual
all
machine
Wolf-
could be the
was
I
simplest
want
option.
my powerful
Velocinastaco
Marshall. I wanna
says,
follow him
Get one
around.
then.
Paid off the PayPal
He's
credit.
beautiful.
Plus more.
He's white as snow.
You're
He's
horrible.
missing an arm.
You live with
But he's
mom
still
and
a
your
powerful
house. This
boy.
is disgusting. Should we call mom? I want to call mom and ex-girlfriend. They need
He's
to
got the
not-
humor I like,
not
the murder everyone, but
do
also
this anymore. What
knows
a
the
show.
smart thing to
You've
do.
had interest charged this year so far, so you certainly don't always pay it off. You don't always pay it off.
I had a debt
Pull up
journey.
your phone again.
What do you want?
Debt journey or on a debt journey? Your debt journey is your entire life. Shut up. Your debt journey is you just spent $1,500 on this
Velocinastaco
car
says,
alone.
What do you want?
Go back to your Gunner game AE, get a GPU.
Is that what a cooler game is these days?
And
I'm gonna have to go through all the tutorials again. Go through all the hunting grounds to learn all the fighting strategies again.
$20 a month, every dollar annually. Free, and at least allows those extra account connections and fallbacks, unlike his.
I don't even know if I can afford a GPU.
Formula One $11 a month subscription.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how I watch it.
The Lockinastaco says,
iCloud Plus.
gooning over your armless white guy XD.
He's cute.
The Lockinastaco says,
No grinder.
you could get a used one for like 100 to 200 bucks.
Browser history, though.
I don't even know what that is.
He's like legitimately like the fucking
Straight face.
No, what is that?
best looking dude in the game so far.
Right now.
No, I
You're
swear to God.
playing this off so well.
I wish I was playing it off well, but I don't know what that is.
Trumpet players understalling each other as they usually do. SoFi and a 9% loan. The what's going on with this?
So there's 2 SoFi loans. What's the balance of that one?
The balance of this SoFi is
The Lockinastaco says, XD.
$981.98.
So that is the repair that I had to give for the Mustang. So that's with the transmission that completely took a shit and Ford wasn't going to cover it. I had to get a new transmission for the car.
Get rid of this car, buddy. You're just putting money into it. It's so stupid. Minimum monthly payment owed $295.75.
I know. And what I will say, like with that one, you know, I wish I had, you know, an emergency fund and all that kind of stuff, so I could have paid for it, but I didn't. And that's why I went with SoFi, because it was the cheapest rate at the time.
But it's just, I don't know. These minimum monthly payments are stacking like crazy. Now, did you go a little bougie on your fix?
I did.
Or on the car? Exactly.
So listen, but
bulletproof?
What?
It's bulletproof.
Yeah. And I'll explain it.
Are you playing against gang wars?
Ford new transmission, it was going to cost $12,000. So this one is a stage 3 RSA transmission.
It means nothing to me.
And yes, the car guys know this. So with the transmission, I bought a stage 1, so it was only meant for 1,000 horsepower. And
so it's a pussy car.
Pussy car? No, I haven't finished yet, Caleb. And they had some issues putting in the transmission, so they upgraded me to a stage 3, so it's meant for 1,400 horsepower. And I got that for the price of a stage 1. So that include labor costs, everything like that. So it ended up being cheaper than buying a brand new transmission through Ford. And it's meant for 1,400 horsepower rather than the 600 that the Ford would offer.
I just wanted you to sell this car, man. It makes no sense to have for you.
He can never sell this car. This car is his baby.
I'd rather have this car than not live with your mom at 30.
At this point, it's just maintenance costs. It's
buddy, it's not that. It can accelerate your debt. I'm not going down that rabbit hole again. If you're too moronic to be able to listen to sentences, then you can go and leave. $7,480.61 on the second SoFi loan with a minimum monthly payment. Yeah, and now I see why when the mortgage payment comes due, you wouldn't be able to afford it anymore. $413. So how much debt? You say the debt's free, yet the repairs on the car itself, you still have debt on a credit card and a SoFi.
Yeah.
So that's not a debt-free car. Shut the f up. If you're thinking that, you're a moron.
I didn't say it was a debt-free car.
Yes, you did. You said it was a paid-off car.
I said all it is maintenance now.
No, you said, no, that's not true. You're paying your minimum payments for previous repairs. So shut up. You could pay it off by selling the car and then getting a beater and you'd be done. You'd address all your old mistakes. Listen, what was this one for then?
What, the second SoFi? So that was a consolidation loan. Yeah.
Which works so well because now all the other credit cards are maxed out. Great.
And the reason why I did that one is because it was a lower interest rate than what was.
Yes, I understand why you did it, but then you built up your debt and then you have double the debt because you didn't change your behavior. Everyone knows why you did it, but it is stupid and it's at 11.72% interest rate.
Which is way better than 27.
It is. Doesn't matter when you raked up to 27% again.
So what's bigger, 27 or 11?
Did you not just hear what did I just say?
I wasn't paying attention.
You are. This guy's so busy trying to find some way to refute Caleb that he just ignored the other parts.
Thank you. Student loans. Okay. Yeah. This is for the original degree, the original marketing degree with the low GPA.
Yeah. No, so that one's actually for the marketing degree, the second one, because like I said, the first one was paid with a grant.
Okay.
And with
Well,
a
on these
sponsorship.
student loans, which are you still borrowing?
For
Yeah,
right now,
because-
yes.
Great. What's your next semester cost? What's the first semester cost?
So right now I'm in the summer semester and it was $1,200, which I did pay off. So I would imagine that'd be another $1,200 since I'm taking 3 courses.
Okay, well, you're over $12,026 for now. Obviously, no payments because you're in school. So
I have been paying on it though.
just like interest.
Just $100. Like
Why?
just in case. I don't know if they were all subsidized loans or unsubsidized. So if
some
any of them are
two are unsubsidized.
yeah, so the ones that are accruing interest, I think that's what the
Yeah, I
payments
would
are
pay
going towards.
just interest only and then throw the rest towards the rest of the debt, though. Listen, yeah. And here's the mortgage. This is crazy. Down payment assistance and deferred balance of $16,447.
Yeah.
You had down payment assistance.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't put anything down for the house, so that was our down payment. It was with the assistance
frick.
since it was like a first home.
Man,
Yeah,
dude.
since it was like an FHA.
What the are we doing? $323,891.44 owed on this, with a minimum monthly unpaid past due $13,000. Kill me. Okay. Total amount due $17,392. So what is your plan here, buddy? If you cannot sell, what is your plan? Because I don't know.
So right now, like I said, we are lowering the price to be more competitive. And
I know,
if it's
but
not, then we'll keep
You've had
lowering
2
it.
showings.
Yeah, and we're gonna be doing an open house this weekend, so hopefully we get some people coming through now that it's priced differently. But
I don't.
you know, if we end up lowering the price to the
No
point
offense,
that
it doesn't look like a very nice house.
it's okay. I mean,
It's fine, but for what you're trying to get.
yeah. And the point that I'm at right now is if it ends up being a short sale, then I can contact the mortgage company and put it into kind of like a limbo stage to where it's not going to get foreclosed on. And then after a couple months of being short sell, if it doesn't sell to somebody, then we can do it a deed in lieu. That is what I was told the last time I called the mortgage company.
Might be the only thing left at this point, buddy, and it just absolutely sucks. The way you went about this is so and the payment that is due right now is insane. At a 6.75% interest rate. It's crazy.
I don't even know if that's a good rate.
Huh?
I don't even know if that's a good rate.
Fine. This is kind of where rates are.
And that's why I wanted to get the house because I didn't know what was going on with the market. I didn't know if rates were going to keep going
rates were
up.
kind of at the peak. Really?
Yeah, I didn't know about the rates if they were going to go higher or if they're going to stay stagnant at the time. So I was like, it's better to buy now than buy it tomorrow.
Down. It was like inflation was cooling. I don't think. Okay, interesting. Okay, checking account. Got about $1,800 in there, down from the last month. Gasparilla Bar, Starbucks, going in and getting some BS from 7-Eleven. Venmoing out $80. FSPRG.com. ABC Fine Wine, going in and getting some BS. Crumble Cookies, Uber Eats. Car wash, great. You live in Florida. What the f are you doing? You're not in a desert. You're not in snow. Stop with the stupid car wash. You move out of your parents' house. FSPRG.com. What is that?
I actually don't know what that is.
Well, you spent there twice so far.
What were the amounts?
One was 99 cents, the last one. The other one was $7.
That might be micro purchases, honestly, for a game.
What's wrong with you?
You have no money. You have lots of debt.
Gamer collecting F1 posters, living in your mom's
And you're
basement, going into a Mustang.
buying microtransactions.
PayPal, Smoothie King, going in and getting some
The Lock in a
BS,
Stacko
Fine
says,
Wine, going in and getting
LOL.
some BS, going in and getting some BS, going in and getting some BS, and Smoothie
I don't
King.
like people that have money spending on microtransactions.
More shoes? How many shoes do you need in 1 month, asshole?
It's the Hey Dudes. They're comfy.
I don't give a fuck.
But how many, dude? You only have 2 feet.
Look up ABC Fine Wines. There it is.
You only have
The micro
2
game.
feet.
Oh my goodness, it's Clash of Clans. He's just endlessly going in and Clash of Clans. He lives in his mom's basement, just Clash of Clans.
Have you played that game
joke
before?
You are. No, but I'm also not a joke of a human being.
It's fun.
The Lock in a Stacko
It's
says,
addicting, obviously,
buy more
because you
shoes.
spend money you don't have. Late on mortgage, spending on Clash of Clans. F off.
It's a good game. That's all I got to say about it. You ought to give it a try sometime.
Is that what Jinkies is playing? What, are you watching streamers playing Clash of Clans? You're just doing it?
I don't watch the streams. I don't have time for that.
Well, you're playing Clash of Clans.
I don't have time to watch other people play video games. Are you kidding me?
People usually do it in the background, but I get it.
I mean, if I'm not doing this and I'm watching your show.
Well, you've clearly taken away nothing. You're a moron. So Clash of Clan instead of moving out. Oh, what a life we are living. Oh, dude. Clash of Clans instead of moving out. Going against the BS. Men's Depot. Clash of Clans, $7. Smoothie King. Fit Stop Eatery. Barcelona Base Store. Bellacina Italian Cafe. Texas Roadhouse. AMC. Fit Stop Eatery. Crumble Cookies. Clash of Clans, $10 that time. Going in and getting some BS. PayPal. Fit Stop Eatery. Dave & Buster's. ABC. Going in and getting some BS. Then went out $30. And Spotify again. We have Spotify on a credit card. Why do you have 2 Spotifys?
I believe that's when I transferred it over to my debit card.
Dude.
Yeah, I didn't want it on the credit card anymore, so I put it on the debit, and I believe it charged me for
800
that.
in this one, down from 1,000. This is our savings. Savings are only going down. Great. So we can do Clash of Clans. $2,512 in this high yield savings account.
That was my start
Great.
at emergency fund.
We have 30% interest. I understand wanting to have a basic to start with. $19,206 in retirement. Definitely behind for your age, but you should be because you need to pay off debt.
Yeah, I started late with the retirement. I wish it was definitely a little bit better than that, but that's where we're at with it.
That's fine. I just need you to hyper focus on paying off debt, dude. Let's see if we can budget our way out of this. I don't know, man. Little hope. The mortgage, we won't add that payment into it because you're either going to foreclose or get f***ed or done or just sell or...
I wonder if gamers will actually rise up enough to, I don't know, beat the payment processors into submission. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Like to pay money for my illegal memes.
Now, do you...
Velocinastaco says. Maybe. Hopefully.
I support everyone wanting to buy all their porn games and everything. I just hope that it trickles down to me being able to pay for very socially unacceptable things.
So I'm paying
okay, your debt minimum monthly payments, not including your mortgage, $1,505.37.
All I'm saying is that I hope there are foreseen consequences of actions. Positive consequences. Very positive.
Velocinastaco says. Sounds way worse than it is.
Utilities in total.
It totaled $200.
$200 for utilities. Okay, gas, vroom, vroom, drive for your special little car.
About $150.
Car insurance.
$130.
It's not horrible. Phone bill.
Phone bill, I don't pay anything.
He is a man, baby. He is a man, baby. Okay, if T-Mobile's good in your area, do Helium once you have to pay for your phone bill, if you ever do. Groceries, do $300. You can do it. Use the meal plan in the budget-friendly cookbook.
Velocinastaco says.
You can do it for
At least if you're talking about what I think you're talking about.
TP Fun, anything else? $100. Medical health care, co-pays.
That's automatically taken out of my paychecks.
No co-pays.
Yeah, I don't have any co-pays.
What about gym?
Gym right now I'm paying $30.
Okay, that's okay. Subscriptions, I'll give you $25.
I don't think I need that much, honestly.
I'll give you $15. Do you have pets?
Yes.
That's right. Okay, the dog.
Velocinastaco says.
Just $1.
Makes it sound like you're trying to buy illegal content, lol.
Okay, I'm gonna put in $40. Get good pet insurance.
No, it's just
like recommendations for pet insurance.
Just morally ambiguous.
What is it?
Spot Pet. Spot Pet's pretty good.
Okay.
And hated by the people that don't like fun.
And pet food, how much?
About $60 a month I would budget. I can show you a picture of him later. The dog.
Quiet. No need. I will find him cute. But you need to survive, and this is what's crazy. Without the mortgage, I mean, it's only
Velocinastaco says. Forumness, I assume.
So I would just eat the loss on the just try to get out of it, or get it rented. Or, I don't know, man. Because without it, you should be able to pay off debt pretty damn quick. You have an extra $2,469 left over. And for the girlfriend and everything and fun, I'll give you, let's call it $469 of fun money a month. So $2,000 left with your, what was it, $55,000 of bad debt?
Yeah.
Well, one, sell the car, get rid of that, boom, $10,000 beater, $15,000 towards debt. Now you have $40,000 of
The
bad
lock in a
debt.
stacko says.
Well,
Otherwise I got to understand a lorry ear.
I was just about to ask
What
you
is
if
that? That is
includes that or not.
12,000. So minus 12,000, $26.
Will you ever
So
understand?
$27,973.09.
Will we ever
Divide
know?
that by the $2,000. It takes 14 months to pay off, just over a year. It's not that bad. You can move out, live a life with the girl, but
That's actually a lot better than I thought.
yeah, that
The lock in a
requires you, one,
stacko
selling the
says.
car, two,
I mean,
doesn't
I
take care of
wanna.
student loans, 3, budgeting, and actually sticking to a plan for the first time in your damn life.
Does this guy have a
It's pretty
chance?
simple, my guy.
Yeah, does this guy cooked or does he have a chance at
Listen,
life?
come back on the follow-up channel and prove that you can do it. But I'm having a hard time because, listen, you've tried to do so many plans. That's my plan, and then you never do anything. You just consolidate debt or transfer debt. And
The
spend
lock in a
all this money
stacko
on
says.
bull- You spent
A
so
chance
much money on
definitely.
bullshit. It was fucking crazy. You live with your parents, so you just do Clash of Clans. So, good luck. Good luck. We're going to call some of them in the post-show, so make sure you join Hammer Elite, the best YouTube membership on the platform. Let's get
The
this
lock in
Hammer
a stacko
financial score.
says.
Spending in a
Hot.
budget.
Probably not.
So 0 out of 10. Debt.
Hmm.
You don't have collections. Oh, behind on the mortgage. It's a 1 out of 10 for sure. Emergency fund. Oh, is it 2,500? I'll give you a 2 out of 10 because you want a little higher than 10 anyway. What was your retirement number?
It was 19,000.
Okay, for where you're at.
It's at 21 right now.
30, that's about a 3 out of 10. Definitely behind for your age. Real estate, 0. You own real estate.
Let me go check. I want to go do the
I'll go with 2.
the test. I want to see what kind of retirement account I should have right now.
Guys, best YouTube membership on the platform. I'll see you there. Join Hammer Elite. Link in the description below. You want to call the mom and confront her? Has your son ever sucked?
I would hope not.
Confirm, mom hates the gays.
Why do you allow him to stay there if he spends all his money on BS? Can he do anything?
Let me see percent calculator.
Yeah, which is starting to make me look like a failure.
Are you willing to kick him out so that he can actually figure it out? Exclusive members content. Click the link in the description or pinned comment below and watch thousands of hours of extra and uncensored content. I want to talk about these insane car payments and repos that are going on all over the board. People are struggling with money as always.
16%.
What's going on? I gotta wonder what's going on.
Lamborghini? What's your car payment? 2,700. Okay.
I'm sure that's his dream car, but for $2,700 a month.
Oh! In no way possible is someone spending $2,700 a month on a car loan. That is insane.
$32,400 a year. 2 years is almost $65,000 a year. That's not including the premium gas.
It seems like he asked the same retirement question like 3 different times just to see if anyone's fucking cheating.
A brand new Toyota Corolla, you can get one for like $25,000.
Okay,
that
fair
thing
enough.
will last you for 20 years.
$2,700 a month car payment is insane. That's unbelievable.
Oh, but you have to put in your name.
Life is about choices. Since he chose a Lamborghini,
Hello, Mr. Garuga.
this economy, he cannot complain about the economy.
Botrix
If
says.
you don't know if own a house yet,
YouTube chat check.
he cannot complain about not able
Any
to buy a
rules you need to
house.
follow?
The house that he wants to buy.
I don't know, common sense ones.
He better
I'm not any big VTuber. You don't need to think. You don't need to think about any etiquette or anything.
very good one.
What are you driving with your car payment?
I drive a 2020 Corolla and
I'm just watching videos, trying to draw, being a loser. I hope your day is going well.
On the discussing end, especially when you're
Mr. Garuga says. Okay,
Okay,
cool, thanks for letting me know.
My goodness.
The lock in a
No
stacko
worries. I
says.
appreciate you
You're
asking.
not a loser, right?
We're all losers in the eyes of the beholden.
You impress, guy.
What's your car payment?
But we don't have to be. We can all be happy little creatures doing whatever the fuck we want.
$600 a month is bad, depending on one, obviously the vehicle, and two.
Mr. Garuga says. And my day is going well, thanks for asking WBU.
I think the day went well. I'll do a recap because I haven't even told
Stacko
Taco
says,
about my day.
I don't know, I'm beholden you. You're cool.
I have a 22 4Runner tier.
This is gonna be expensive.
Alright, I woke up. I kind of fucked around till 1 p.m. Not gonna lie. I played with the iron a bit, but nothing too productive.
Really let us for a loop in that one.
At 1 p.m. I went out. I got extra keys made for my e-bike. That was fun. I mean, whatever fun way that can be. I managed to put the e-bike in the car and take it back out all by myself. I think I twisted the wires doing it though. But it still works now, so let us all pray.
Please be okay. This dude's.
You messed around till 3 a.m.
Okay. Hopefully he learns.
Before you slept, right? I hope that it's not. I hope it's not 3 a.m. now.
What are you driving with?
I know we all have fucked up sleep schedules, but I'm working on mine. All right. Technically, I'm past my bedtime. If we're gonna be honest. Oh, and I have to go to church tomorrow.
Mr. Garuga says,
Yeah.
before I slept.
Alright. Well, I'm glad you slept.
Okay. Reasonable.
And don't worry, I'm not like religious or anything. It's just my roommate makes me. Okay.
What's your car
That's
The
it. If I could go.
Stacko says,
Hey Chuck, what's
go to bed then.
For what? I'm very curious.
your car payment?
I don't know. It's gonna. Oh my god! And I have to wake up at like 7. But at the plus side, I don't think I have to take a shower unless I sweat a lot during the night, and I don't have to eat before I go. The reason I'm going is because
When you are getting
I
the
booked.
$1,000 car payment, it means absolutely nothing.
Alright, hey, that's totally fine to be religious.
$1,000 a month. Let's do it.
I just don't want to scare anyone off.
Math, huh? Okay, yeah. Initial investment $0. $1,000 a month. Let's go.
But mostly the reason I'm going is because she booked a hair salon appointment, and she booked it really close to
Mr.
when
Gorga says,
church is ending.
Oh no, I get it.
How much is your car payment?
Oh, dude,
He was like, well, if you want to go,
okay, so
it'd be easier if you just go to church with me, then I don't have to come pick you up. So like, fine, I'll go.
that's fine.
And she's like, you can pray, I don't know, thank God for your driving.
XD, she tricked you.
I don't know,
So what the fuck is he doing?
I'm gonna take my
Mr. Gorga
earplugs,
says,
not because I don't want to
So
ignore
what
it,
y'all like to do?
because my hearing sensitivity makes any public events very, very, very
That's the way to if you can get it.
annoying.
That's the way to do it.
Because most public events these days are for older people who can't hear anything. And I end up just crying because it hurts a lot. So what do I like to do?
Okay.
I spend a lot of my time doing. I read a lot. I can't even say I draw much. I really don't draw very much compared to how much I should draw to improve. I like to sing.
It's okay, man.
I haven't
Mr.
done a lot
Gorga
of that
says,
lately.
Oh cool, what do you like to read?
I like to read a lot of romance. So I like to read comedy. I'm on a Don May kick. And I actually haven't read much Western media. Quite a little bit. I really like the narrative style of Chinese novels these days, Chinese web novels. Some people might call them light novels. And I could go on for hours going into these stories. I find them very cathartic. I cry a lot reading them.
I always find it funny.
They just have a way of getting to the emotion in me.
Willing not to share before we film. It's like something so insignificant as what someone's not willing
Botrix
to share.
says, Mr. Garuga, you leveled up to level 1.
Here, you want to tell an embarrassing story? Go ahead.
I drive a 2015 Subaru Forester, and my payment is $390 a month.
Hey Giovanni, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
2007 Ford Mustang, and it's paid off.
Good, because that's fucking
Hey
old.
Norris, what do you drive and what's your car payment?
Mr. Garuga says. Well, do you want to hear it?
What are the payments?
On both cars?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping it's not a trick to say some bad word or be weird. As long as it's just you wanting to share a funny story, then sure.
A little nervous over $500, you know, especially if we're talking median incomes. It just gets a little nervous, man.
I don't know. I'm putting my trust in you.
Mr. Garuga says. Oh no, it's not.
Alright, go ahead.
What do you drive and what's your car payment? I drive a 2020 Toyota 86 and I don't have a car.
He's about to switch up.
Grace, what's
I do not have a car payment. Thanks for asking them.
the highest payment you've ever seen?
1784.
Oh, fucking how? What do you even have? What do you even have? I bet it's like a 30%. But it's like a 30%. That's fucking insane. Did you sell them into that? How do you feel about that? Fuck me. That's disgusting. Disgusting.
Demetrius.
Disgusting.
Mr. Garuga says.
Okay.
Okay, so my embarrassing story is that I was once caught streaking. That's the act of running nude in public by my aunt inside my grandparents' house.
I feel like to make it a funny story, there would need to be an introduction and then a consequence. Like, for example, my cat stole all my clothes while I was in the bathroom. And then I had to run and find clothes because it was my grandparents' house. There were no extra clothes, and then my aunt caught me. Aha!
That's basically what it was. It was a little less.
Like, why were you streaking in your grandparents' house?
1.75 is essentially what that person gave up having a 2,000-hour car. What are we doing?
You've seen.
1400.
Hey guys, what's the highest payment y'all have ever seen?
24.
I guess I could tell the full story. Oh, only if you want. Because to make it a funny story, we gotta have the whole thing, right? Right now, it's like an excerpt of a story.
How? That is life-changing. That is fucking life-changing. What is that, like 3 million?
Mr. Garuga says.
That is fucking
I don't mind telling it.
life-changing. Yeah, better be
Botrix says.
Transformer. Exactly. What the fuck are
YouTube
they
chat check.
doing?
Well, it's your story to tell or not tell.
Bailey.
Yes.
What's the highest car payment you've seen?
I wouldn't have a clue because I'm marketing manager.
Patrick.
Sir,
What's the highest payment you've seen?
highest payment I've seen, probably like 1900.
Bro, what's the highest car payment you've ever seen?
2,500 and you can be next.
Oh, see, and that's the fact. Listen, I know it's their livelihood, but my gosh, it's just car sales is just so scummy, man. It's just so scummy.
Taco, what do you think a 2,500 car payment
Exactly.
would even be?
Seems normal. Okay, not to me, but fuck, man. Fucking gross.
I just seen a video and I can't believe it. People paying over $1,000 a month for car payment. Get out of
The Lock in a
town.
Stacko says.
No way.
That's a good question.
Why?
Because they're
That
stupid.
makes no sense to me. There was a couple that were $650 a month. Most were like $800 or $900 a month. And then there was.
And the real answer to the question is people are just obsessed with cars.
Mr. Garuga says. So basically, I had gone to my grandparents to go swimming, and I had just gotten out of the pool and went to go change in the bathroom. While I was in the bathroom, I thought it would be fun to streak. The Lock in a Stacko says. Probably luxury car and some stupid kid.
We're just willing to do anything for.
So, Mr. Gurga, it seems you were hit by a sudden infection of dummy brain. Wouldn't it be fun if
The
I
Lock in a
did
Stacko
dummy
says.
things?
Jaguars, Porsche ECT.
I love my porch car.
2 years old, 3 years old, whatever it was. So makes
But I mean,
I don't know anybody.
I guess you learned the consequence of giving into your funny brain telling you it'd be so fun to streak right now.
So I don't know about that.
What happened when you got caught?
Nobody. I don't understand it. A mortgage is $1,200.
Man, getting cut. I feel.
Depending on where you live and the size of the house.
For me, it's like when I was a child. I don't know, as soon as I gained sentience, I didn't want to be seen naked by nobody. To the point where my parents would be like, "We need to get something to the bathroom. Let us in." And I'd be like, "No, I'm naked in here."
The amount of
And my mom would be like, there ain't nothing I haven't seen.
Right? Ever, since the tariff dip, and then all of a sudden,
I seen all sides of you from the moment you was born. Who do you think changed your diaper? What do you think bought your diapers? You can't hide no thing from me.
Mr. Garuga says. So I did, and while I was in the kitchen, my aunt came into the house, so I had just started to run, and my aunt said whoa while I ran through the living room to the bathroom.
Alright, important question. How old were you? Because I guess I was babysitting a kid, or I was helping babysit a kid. And this kid was like, this kid knew I hated seeing anyone naked. He would come out and shrieking, and I'd be like, no!
I was around 10 or
I'd
12.
be like, put up your chain, pull up your pants. And you're like, no! I need to run away. And I'd be like, oh lordy. This kid was fully potty trained, mind you. There were no excuses here. He just knew people would chase him around if he came out naked.
Kids like doing that CD. Delacanastaco says. XD.
Alright, 10 or 12. Okay. If you're older, it would have been worse. You're still in the doing dummy things age. Or were at that point. Hopefully you've grown out of that.
Tell me why this lady was part of it too, man. $5.99 per month? That's mad.
Just remember, having those thoughts and acting on them as an adult will usually get the police called on you, okay?
Like a payday loan thing? A Scientology loan, yeah. It's fucking crazy, a mortgage on a car.
7 months. Really, are you finding this?
We call those like invasive thoughts and we have to ignore them.
I've grown out of it.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that.
Delacanastaco says. I'm glad I never did too many of my funny dumb brain things.
Yeah, I think I stopped doing my funny dumb brain things because the first, I don't know, one of them was, what happens if I run my finger over this razor? And then the not fun things happened. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna give in to my funny thoughts anymore. They're painful. Or no, one of them was, I'm kind of scared of how fast the scooter is going.
I still do too many.
Yeah, well, fucking, I don't know. Think out your thoughts out loud and ask yourself, is this stupid?
Delacanastaco says. I've done that with a beat, a lot of knives.
What the fuck? A bee and a lot of, what do you mean? Do it with one knife and then you're done.
Once that new car smell's gone, once you drive it around, once you're just used to it, it's just, but then you're left with the car payment, but not the excitement anymore.
What do you mean?
I don't even know if I should go into my dumb thoughts that I've had as a child.
I almost ran into someone's garage door on a bike once cause I wanted to see how fast I could go around a corner. Delacanastaco says. Tell them.
I gotta save some for the future. You can't just go telling them all now. But I'll tell this one. There's one time I was on a scooter going down a hill. And
Delacanastaco says. Probably would have ended up in the hospital over that one.
Thanks for your life. I think I was going too fast down the hill. And it was a scooter, so I don't really understand how to tell brakes.
Says. Tell. Mr. Garuga says. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was fighting my headphones.
No worries, no worries. I hope you won the battle, if not the war. You know, they always win in the end. Right, so I was riding a scooter down a hill, and I was a child. It was a child scooter. I don't know if there were brakes, or don't know if I didn't know how to use them, but I was going down this hill fast. And what's to know is that there was like an entry to some other street at the bottom of the hill. And I think I was worried that like bumping down, like bumping the sidewalk.
Oh, I haven't won the war.
you know, sidewalk ends to get into the road pavement where cars will enter a street and it picks back up. I don't know. I felt like I thought, like if I remember my feelings correctly, I may have worried, probably incorrectly worried, that hitting that would cause me to like fly and fall. So I had the grand old idea of just jumping off the scooter. Like, oh, I'm going too fast. I have to jump off. My parents were walking behind me. Like, they were still climbing the hill, probably. And I was, like, you know, going down it. So I was going down the hill and I was like, I'm going too fast. And then I just jumped off. And I don't know what I imagined, but I think I hurt my foot really bad. And my parents had to like help me limp home. And they're doing things.
Velocinistaco
It's
says,
just kind of dumb sometimes.
I used to do that for fun. Not a great idea, FR.
I think I stopped riding a scooter after that, though.
Don't forget.
Probably a lot of things I did in my childhood that changed the trajectory of my life. Yes. Should have ridden more bike. But no, it just shows you. I don't know. Don't try to get hurt. I don't know. Getting hurt for attention is never fun. Probably never works out how you want either. Doing dramatic things, thinking that you might get a reaction out of people that is in your benefit is not good.
Attention, definitely.
Well, the repo man's coming.
Velocinistaco says, definitely not good.
Also, I used to have a habit of just like hiding in places, hoping people would come look for me and find me, or pretending to be passed out on my desk or sleep. I don't know. I'm a drama queen at heart. What can I say? It never works. No one ever cares. So just give up now.
Velocinistaco says,
You gotta live for yourself.
You. Never.
What?
Velocinistaco says, I won't say my stories, but yeah, never works.
Here we go.
Just, I told my stories. You can save them for another day, though. They don't gotta be today.
What the fuck?
You've been crawling on me.
I don't think he's getting paid per.
Velocinistaco says, not in Twitch and not today, XD2 cringe.
Okay, you know how like a large percentage of Twitch streamers like never even become affiliates.
Imagine living life running from the car guy. Don't get a car you can't afford.
Velocinistaco says, become. Velocinistaco says,
But I guarantee, I mean,
yeah.
This car. This isn't a piece of shit. This isn't a clunker. They definitely got something. Oh, you think they are paid per tow? If they are, then roll on, guy. But
Velocinistaco says,
it's sad, but
what about it?
Like, you can tell
Well, I think they're trying to come up with this. Oh no, wait, where is Krita gone? A monetization system to help those people.
Sorry. Yeah,
And I mean, it's helpful, but it's also kind of painful. But I mean, probably to get to Peak's level, I mean, because Kick is all advertising, like, you know, all you have to do is get to like 128 or 100 followers or something, and you unlock their monetization. And so what Twitch is doing now is after you reach some criteria.
Says, probably, it costs them a lot for people to stream with no income.
Yeah. But anyway, I'll say what Twitch has done first, and I'll say my thoughts on it. So Twitch sent me an email saying I've unlocked early access to their monetization tools, which means I'll have access to like all the things that an affiliate would have. But even though I'm not an affiliate yet, they don't get 3 average viewers. That's the only thing I missed. And you know, but the payout is still like the payout limit. You still have to get to $50 before you can pay out. But you can use your balance to buy things on Twitch. Which all seems kind of interestingly nefarious in a way. You could have, you know, a bunch of low streamers slowly building up their balances and like help, like, you know, buying subs for each other, helping out, stuff like that. It's interesting. But anyhow, you still have to go through all the tax paperwork first, the onboarding stuff, and I just don't want to. Right? My thoughts on that are I really hope that they never start banning people that aren't affiliate.
Ponzi scene time.
Or banning people that don't make the money. That'd be a little fucked. It would be my fault, but it would still be a little fucked.
Thelocinastaco says, hopefully they sunt.
Oh, even the kid's in the back shaking his head. That's when you know it's fucked, dude. Oh, yeah. I bet they deal with this a lot. Exactly. Loans someone else's money. She's supposed to pay for it. If she doesn't, then she doesn't keep the car. Exactly. Kitchen.
Go get my spare key so I can drive off with my car. I don't care if I got to pull the front end off this bitch. You're not touching my car. Go get my spare key and I'll fit up.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's not a good look.
What is you doing, Justin? No,
they're obviously taking the car.
Look like they're getting out the car. They just went in, so.
Botrix says, YouTube chat check.
Pull out to repo some cars. Fuck, they're gonna come running. He feels he has to wear a bulletproof vest, and I don't think that's unfair, especially after that last one. I don't think that's unfair, is it? The toe goat.
Hey, man, I know.
He's got a YouTube. What is this? Let's find him. What's it? 1EBEN. We could watch more of his videos later. Almost a couple million subs. Yeah. Let's save some of this for later. This could be fun. But
he at work. It's over with now. They should have paid that money. Huh?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do shit. They don't owe that cheese.
No, I paid my car. Hey, you know who I am? What you doing? This is my shit. No, I'm not. I paid my car. No,
I don't think so. They wouldn't be there if you were paying your car. Oh.
Take the what and leave the what? Take the weed and leave the money. Damn, Dan, that's what you went to now, huh?
Should have paid your bill instead of getting the wig. I remember this mission in GTA 5. Oh no, don't run! No! Yeah, I want to watch some of his content. I think we're gonna do some finance talk here in a second, but definitely want to watch some of his content at some point. He's from Cleveland. Fair enough. Fucking Cleveland. Good luck. I'd wear a bulletproof vest as well. Her cardio is pretty good, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, he realized it at the last minute. Brutal. Oh, shit, he's flying! Go, 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 go! No, not the kneel, raise hands to the sky in the middle of the road. No! Oh, that's crazy. Oh, poor guy. That's the struggle. Pay your bills. Don't get into a car you can't afford. And when hard times happen, listen, oftentimes a lot of loans are willing to put a payment at the back of your loan. You know, there's options. There's options to help. Even a repo won't still come in after.
Pretty sure the hair's done.
If you're at that point, you're really kind of fucked them.
Velocinastaco says, Adipep.
Adipose tissue.
And people are just putting it.
Alright, what I've got left is the ear.
Acting like victims.
Velocinastaco says,
like they have
whoa.
No control themselves. And I gotta talk about
Velocinastaco says, so close.
When they call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet.
I don't have a job, but I have debt.
How do you do that just from Victoria's Secret? She's showing off for someone.
Dollars in credit card debt. When they call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet.
I don't have a job, but I have debt. You're confused. Let me
Why don't you have a job? Why don't you have a job?
explain. I don't know about you guys, but I literally never learned anything.
This is lots of fancy skincare stuff for someone that doesn't have a job and is going further into debt, I would say.
About finances. I'm guessing I'm not the only one. After me and my husband got married, we decided to start paying off debt so we could have a family. We had about $30,000 worth of credit card debt.
Okay. Cheaper breakfast. Just fucking oatmeal. Insta-pack oatmeal even. Come on. We don't need to be doing this. We don't have a debt. We're going further into debt.
I did have a job.
Oatmeal is so versatile. I took some ground
Fine. Have a job before you leave.
great value sausage
because you didn't like going to work.
out of the freezer. Tomorrow I plan on mixing it with egg and oatmeal.
Oh, let go. Okay, that's different. I jumped
Oatmeal that has gone through a blender, and protein powder, and fiber powder, and having God's unspeakable breakfast sausage patties.
Velocinastaco says, wait, what?
I said what I said.
Oh, patties.
Not making as big of a progress as we used
Yeah.
to. Now I'm able to take care of everything in the house so that he can solely focus on working. Now that I've been able to dedicate my full time to content creation as well, I've been able to see some profits from that. I feel like this is a reality not a lot of people talk about.
This right here, yeah, that changed my life.
Yeah, that's welcome to America.
Velocinastaco says, I thought you were just gonna eat liquid sausage fixed ETH protein powder.
Like when you really start talking.
I wanna fry that shit. Cause the chicken version came out pretty tasty, so.
Exactly. They say it like it's nothing. Come on my show and they're like, it's not that bad, right? Fuck off.
Dollars? American? Oh, okay. Okay. Like people really just walk around in massive debt to keep up with this life. And you know what even make it worse is that you really gotta sit back sometime and realize your mama was right. You know that whole keep up with the Joneses thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is for a lot of people. I understand going into debt for an emergency if you don't have a fully funded emergency fund, especially if you're just getting started off or if you're just trying to get on the right track. I get that. Then you have to pay off your debt like it's an emergency, then save up for an emergency fund like it's an emergency. Instead of fucking.
I got the ears, and I also got like fancy up.
Yeah. Because you know your mom used to be like, well, if Stacy was gonna jump off a bridge, you gonna jump too? And my ass, I graduated college, I started living that life. I'm right behind her. I'm right behind her. And I did get me a little debt doing that, but you have to realize that, like, oh my God.
Especially through college, it's not necessarily a worse step. Especially if you're going at it in a way that makes sense, community college, even especially, or even if you're graduating with federal student loans that are relatively lower rates and have much more forgiveness and payback forgiveness. It's okay to go into debt. They recommend borrowing no more than what you think your first year salary is going to be right outside of college.
I feel like I'm turning into my mom. All that glitters isn't gold. It really ain't. It really, really ain't. It really ain't. People got so much debt they don't know what to do with themselves. Don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into that mindset because it's so much harder to get out than it is to get in. Oh my gosh, it's like a GPA. It's easier to drop than raise. And a credit score is the same way.
That's so true. Yeah, well, credit score, yeah, well, credit score is pretty, yeah, no, I mean, I guess it is harder to raise if you got those dings, right? If you got those dings, that is true. Credit scores are pretty easy to swing in other directions when you start making any kind of changes. But yes, debt is so much harder to get out of than it is to get in. Same with getting fat. Same with getting fat, and that'd be the way.
But yeah, walking around with massive credit card debt.
If you want to hear something really totally embarrassing for me,
Yes.
I was supposed to have a court date today. Yeah, I ignored a debt collector and they sent it to a law firm to sue me. And yeah, I
should have paid
Windows open.
We'll see what kind of debt it is. See if I have sympathy or not.
I got sued by a debt collector. And I thought the chances of that happening were like slim to none. Like it was only $1,000. Do they really?
That is rare for someone to go.
The bane of
Stacko
me
says,
is
Windows open.
the duct tape. I gotta redo the duct tape. I think the heat just like makes it weak as hell.
The papers saying that I need to sort this out. Long story short, I settled for 80% of what I owe, and I paid it all.
Well, $800, yeah. Instead of going down all those consequences, that's fine.
Delochinistacco says, what's the name of the tape? Delochinistacco says,
duct tape.
Here's a tape
black.
for that.
No, gorilla tape. This is gorilla duct tape, which I don't like it because it doesn't seem to stick very much on all things.
Delochinistacco says, no.
Come on, easier than the single people. Come on.
Court date was scheduled for today. Thankfully, that was canceled.
Gorilla brand duct tape. But if you're saying there's like a specific tape for like insulating windows, yeah, probably.
Just saying. Actions, consequences.
I have anxiety.
Don't spend money on bullshit. Budget. Don't get in a rental.
Delochinistacco says, it's a specific tape.
With a million extra jobs if you need to. All uses.
Delochinistacco says,
tell me, sir.
I'll remember it. Give me a minute.
God damn it.
How much do you think that wig costs? Sell it and pay off some debt. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just the money that we're just willing to spend on bullshit, man. Our consumer-driven culture is crazy. You don't know a way out? Don't spend money on bullshit. I'd love to see her. Hey, girl, apply to come on financial audit. I'll be real nice. Imagine going into a credit card debt on the heels, on the edge of a potential recession, when a lot of people might get laid off if it is a recession, and going into the debt before that instead of during it. Choices. Being in your 20s is all about being in credit card debt, buying randomish on Facebook Marketplace. I am now in possession of Suzuki Omnicord from the 80s. What a thing to ruin.
Look, I'm not gonna agree with going into debt, but I will agree with buying random shit off Facebook Marketplace.
In the best years in our lives.
Look, buying stuff on Facebook Marketplace might be the only way I get exposed to random people.
I used to be so bad with money. $700 car payment, designer shoes, no saving, lifestyle creep. Then I got laid off. I spent the last 3 months paying down my debt, but also.
Yeah, maybe that's what it takes for some of these people. Maybe you just.
Delochinistacco says, don't waste money though.
You're like, oh shit, it's real. Oh,
I'm trying to earn back money. No one wants my fucking old ass tablet though.
I don't wish that upon anyone, but fair.
Did I put Hue on?
Fully funded savings means you have 3 to 6 months of your living expenses in a high.
Go 6, not 3. Go 6. We live in a world of pandemics now. Go 6 months, not 3.
High yield savings account. You know, just in case anything happens. And like I said, I already got laid off, so I couldn't just have $1,000 like Dave Ramsey says. No, I already got.
Oh, before your layoff, you could, but even still, I do disagree with Dave on the 1,000 thing. I should at least have been inflation adjusted from where he was. Listen, the fact is, I've had people earlier on in the show, especially, who did the Dave Ramsey method, saved up $1,000, an emergency happened. All emergencies tend to be above $1,000. Then they ended up in a worse situation than they were before they even saved that $1,000. I like either just a 1-month emergency fund, maybe if you have kids, a 2-month emergency fund before you pay off your debt or whatever. And I also like the money guy method of just your highest deductible. That way you can cover pretty much most emergencies in that case. So the $1,000 one is kind of rough, I'll be honest. It's kind of rough to get started. I've seen more negative consequences in my own personal life than positive. But it does save. It shows the saving skills, right? It starts building that muscle. I do get that aspect of it. But there's more to it involved than just that.
Got rid of my car payment last year, so I'm ready to hit the ground running with the debt snowball method. I pay all my student loans every month on time, but that's not my focus right now. I have a personal loan that I got from my credit union at a
$11,845. Kill me now. 13%.
I'm looking at reflective foil tape.
Rate that I used to consolidate 2 credit cards that were over 20% interest.
But I can't do it on the outside.
But my focus right now is my Discover.
Man,
Okay, but attics, basements, and garages. Okay.
That's rough, man. That's rough. High balances.
I can't put the tape on outside. I mean, I could.
Okay, she's not following the Dave Ramsey method then, but that's not necessarily bad. As long
Yeah, I'd be too scared of falling out. Like, I could open the other window and try to reach around to put it on, but I'd be scared. I wish there were pictures of how to use it. I'm too dumb for this shit. Staple gun. Staple gun.
Good luck, her. Has a good mindset. Absolutely.
A couple months ago, I made a video on here about my credit card debt payoff journey. I've paid off about $20,000 of credit card debt this year, and I haven't really done an update on it or really continued it.
Please don't tell me she went back in. Please don't tell me she went back in.
For a number of reasons. One, and I know a lot of people who have been in debt can relate to this, I hold and harbor a lot of...
I'm gonna look up air conditioner insulation tape.
It got to be something that was really hard to talk about because
There's like foam insulation tape.
I never felt like... It just feels never ending. It feels suffocating. And I had a couple
Air duty, air conditioner, weather seal.
in the amount I wanted to pay off per month. I haven't been adding to
Foam and foil wrap insulation tape.
I mean, setbacks happen. As long as she's not going reverse, it is...
the amount that I was hoping I was going to be able to each month. So that
Oh,
I don't know, it kind of depressed me a little bit. I've seen other creators create series of...
I just saw that it said tape, or it said a staple gun on needed materials for installation.
You should. Some accountability might be good for you. If you're in that world of already following that, yeah, accountability might be good for you. I'd recommend she does it.
Ready to do yet, because like I said, I harbor a lot of shame for my credit card debt.
We'll see what, I think we're gonna go shopping tomorrow. We'll see what I can find at Walmart.
The past 7 years of my life, like thinking about...
Can you believe I haven't eaten for 6 hours?
My first job out of college.
Most don't. Let's not use that as an excuse. That will piss me off real quick.
Really set me behind, and I discovered I have bipolar disorder, which creates really bad spending habits, or it can, especially being untreated for so long. I go into my...
Velocinastaco says. That is a long time.
Oh, diagnosed. Okay, there you go.
I don't like blaming your mental illness on... You're blaming your spending on mental illness.
It was just a really bad habit I built, and a lot of it was due to that, as well as undiagnosed ADHD. So I'm...
Diagnosed. She's saying diagnosed. I'll respect diagnosed.
Velocinastaco says. Also, Velocinastaco says. Go to bed.
Yeah.
TikTok diagnosed with Down syndrome. Anything is possible.
Crawling out of the hole is so hard. I'm like, you can feel free to give me advice, but I've done every tip and trick in the book. I've consolidated my...
Velocinastaco says. It's past bedtime and you got places to be.
My lord.
The lowest interest, and I'm focusing on paying off the highest interest at first, and like that has...
Put it away, chat!
Has worked for the most part. It's just such a slow moving process, and when you get behind a couple months, it's so hard to just like, I have that anxiety that's in my head.
Finish this.
All right, you're repeating yourself. Quiet now. You're repeating yourself. Oh fuck, that's a long one.
I've tried every trick in the book other than changing my habits and maybe medicating myself.
Credit card debt is not fun, okay? I have so much money on my credit cards.
Why didn't you spend all the money you didn't have? I did it. I did it in my early 20s, late teens. I get it. Why'd you do it?
They're all pretty much maxed out. I couldn't keep up with the payments, and I think almost all of them, my accounts are closed. That's not good.
It's probably good for her so that she isn't spending more money.
But I will tell you this, it's like going through a detox because things that I would just be like, oh,
Okay.
just put on a credit card. I
See what I said? It's good that her cards are closed for her.
can't do that anymore. Those accounts are closed. Those cards are gone. The only money I have comes from my paycheck, and that money goes towards necessities, which is the big thing that I've had to learn to differentiate the needs from the wants. So while my friends get to go do fun things, I am having to pay off credit card debt.
Good. You had your fun. You did it. You put it on debt. I went through that. I get it. It's not fun while you're doing it, but it's time. It's time to grow up.
It has taught me to be content with what I already have. It has helped me utilize places like the library. It has helped me declutter because I've had to sell things to make my bills. This is probably like the worst year of my life financially, but I think I've grown up a lot and I'm kind of happy about it.
That's what it's about.
$33,000 in credit card debt.
Okay. I also like his positioning. Think everything's okay.
I remember searching for the perfect job in my 20s. The one that would pay me a wage I could budget out to all of our bills.
Helping you budget your bills with credit cards? Is that what she said?
That building my resume would give me a promotion and that I would
I don't know. You probably can't see this. This mouse, I don't know. The mouse is annoying.
Delocanastaco says, progress was made.
I tried to take a picture for a screenshot, and I'm having to like push down so hard to get it to not like cancel the mouse click.
And looking at the methods many people talked about. No shame to old Dave, but his framework.
Old Dave. His framework wasn't it for me. Listen, it's.
Delocanastaco says, I do not understand.
No, but it can work for everyone. So, I mean, she's doing some wah cry
I don't know.
Accountability bullshit.
Wasn't it for me? I kept thinking it'll get paid off eventually, but my brain just couldn't compute how.
I wanted to take a screenshot, and I have to click and drag.
How if you listen to the Dave method, I mean, agree. Again, I disagree with some of it, but in general, it will get everyone there. Her brain can compute. It's what is it? 7 steps.
Delocanastaco says, yes.
I don't get it.
How the hell were we gonna put more money towards our debt? Turns out, landing in the social media.
I can't drag. The mouse always releases before I can drag properly.
Okay, if she did it, usually just landing a higher paying income job just means you're gonna.
Delocanastaco says, oh yeah.
Credit cards. I've never looked back. It wasn't something I was.
Delocanastaco says, that is a fucking nightmare.
Qualified to pay off. What the fuck is she talking about? She is coming from a weird mentality in life. Let me tell you.
I love people. I love making a difference. I love using my creativity and being in control of my income. Creating my schedule and having flexibility were a huge plus too.
Sure.
Now being 30 years old with 0 credit card debt, I'm thankful I made my own path to having peace around our finances. The weight of 30.
Delocanastaco says, that's why I got a new mouse. You just unlock suppressed memories, lol.
Maybe I should spend that coupon on a new mouse. It'd be so whack.
That's disgusting.
Did I really buy? If I'm gonna buy a used, I'll think about it. If I'm gonna buy a used mouse, it should be pretty fucking good, right? My limit is like $50. Cause I get a 15% discount.
Delocanastaco says, I don't know.
Yo.
So if anybody has any suggestions about how I can quickly pay those off.
Yeah, cut back on your bullshit. Pick up a second job.
Let me know in the comments.
Just it.
Delocanastaco says, I am a be honest UCS and spend $50 on a brand new very good mouse.
I am heavily willing to bet that if she went and fucking put some fries in the bag a few hours a week, she would make more money than her creator fund. As someone that actually does very well on TikTok, even the creator fund itself.
Delocanastaco says, unless you want that one Logitech one, I wouldn't spend $50 on a used one.
Whatever I make from that, I'm gonna put towards a credit card.
Good. Well, yeah, but you'd probably make more money doing something else.
Viciously. I racked up all of this debt from shopping, not telling myself no, not having discipline, all that horrible stuff.
Ariel Rihanna says,
if I saw something on the website.
Hello, Ariel Rihanna. I don't.
Tip number 1, don't.
If I I saw something on the website that I wanted, or my kids wanted, or that I wanted for them, or what I thought my husband would like. But you know, we're stopping bad habits.
Good. Get the discipline. That's right.
And we're getting out of credit card debt. So follow along on this journey.
Ariel Rihanna says, who is the channel owner? The
A potato.
The MX Master Logitech mouse I would definitely get used. IVR heard it's a really good mouse.
I'll see if I can find it on my card.
Well, that happens. That happens. Listen, if you're already in debt, it's hard to say, oh, I'd have an emergency fund that would pay for my pet thing. Listen, there's an argument where it's like,
Botrix
okay,
says,
if you're in a financial
YouTube chat check.
you probably shouldn't have a pet because that's not really fair because you can't really adequately take care of it. But I understand you'll go further into debt to take care of the pet. I'm not saying don't do that. In fact, I would say do it and then pay it off.
Yeah, I think there's like 300 results for this mouse.
It's like 120 new though.
Okay, there's the 2S edition, there's Bluetooth editions. I got today to figure out which one to buy.
She's gonna make it 6 months on TikTok. Priorities, lady. Take care of the animals that you took on.
There's someone selling it from Arizona. Someone selling it from Arizona for $60, $7 shipping.
The Lockinastaco says, I would do the Bluetooth one. I know the 3s is the new one.
Yeah, well, so there's. I found a 3, not a 3S one.
So I will always try to see the positive in a situation, but I just want to vent for a second about how tiring it is constantly walking on a
Okay, I'll start shopping then. I'll go to bed with shopping for this.
The Lockinastaco says, secretly me.
Give me the mouse for free, you dingus. I want that mouse. Alright, good night everybody.
The Lockinastaco says, I wish I had money to afford that mouse. The Lockinastaco says,
anything is possible.
ID give you it then XD. The Lockinastaco says, good night, be safe.
Good night everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for anyone who came back after the first very scuffed stream. I mean, it lasted an hour before it fucking died. See you tomorrow. I say, I know we fell stream, but I'll try. Bye bye.